just when everyone thought they knew exactly how this fight was going to play out. Tawanchai flipped the script. His opponent walked in full of confidence, backed by better stats on paper. But once the fight started, none of that mattered anymore. Tawanchai immediately seized the initiative, taking the lead, controlling the distance with precision, and firing off rapid combinations. Jabs, straights, and teeps that constantly disrupted the rhythm and pushed his opponent backward.
Tawanchai said that boxing would be the Tawanchai's timing tip. See how super bombs his Tawanchai. Inside leg kick. I like the way.
Meanwhile, his opponent tried to stay patient. He waited for counter opportunities, stayed at what he thought was a safe range, and leaned on his experience and composure as a seasoned kickboxer.
In the first round, he said, I'm going to be more aggressive in this fight.
He's trying to counter at the same time that Tawanchai was throwing the kick. He just didn't land it. This is one where Tawanchai caught the kick, but Superbon frozen right in front of him. Superbon needs to get a little bit to a close.
Tawanchai, I think he's ahead.
By the second round, Tawanchai's non-stop pressure started to break through. His opponent began losing the exchanges, getting forced back, and slowly surrendering control of the pace. Then came the turning point. In one dominant stretch, the 25-year-old star dropped his opponent 3 times to secure a TKO victory.
Not as accurately as he wanted, but a lot of
With that spectacular finish, Tawanchai didn't just defend his title, he sent a message to the world. He is one of the most dangerous strikers on the planet right now. Another brutal KO moment came when Tawanchai stepped in against his own friend, Saemapetch Fairtex. Facing the top contender in the division at the time, Tawanchai completely shut down his opponent's powerful boxing with a vicious mix of punches and kicks. He started the destruction with a high kick to the head that instantly rocked Saemapetch. Before Saemapetch could recover, stiff teeps smashed into his midsection, driving him backward until he was pinned against the ropes. And Tawanchai sealed it with a razor-sharp, perfectly placed straight punch. A first-round finish that was brutal, clinical, and absolutely spectacular. Tawanchai even scored an even faster KO when he faced Jamal Yusupov in his first title defense. With a single low kick, the Thai superstar forced his challenger to quit just 49 seconds into the very first round. It might look simple, but that kick to Yusupov's right thigh did serious damage. The shot compromised his leg so badly that the Turkish Muay Thai specialist was left limping and unable to continue. Meanwhile, Tawanchai walked out with a first-round KO on his record, and his championship belt still wrapped around his waist. Tawanchai signed with one championship in October 2020, and his long-awaited debut finally came in a bantamweight showdown against WBC Muay Thai world champion Sean Clancy.
Clancy cannot stay on. Like I said, you've got to go for it. Go to the back leg. Goes up to the head.
He's so fast with those kicks, man, and the way that he does it, there's almost no tell whatsoever. There's almost no tell whatsoever. There's almost no tell whatsoever.
The fight opened with both men trading kicks, but it was clear early on that Tawanchai's shots were doing more damage. With sharp surgical strikes, he dropped Clancy to the canvas with a brutal uppercut, followed immediately by a deadly straight punch.
And the way that he does it, there's almost no tell whatsoever.
In the second round, Clancy did everything he could to close the distance and pressure Tawanchai. But that decision backfired in the worst way. He walked straight into a crushing left roundhouse kick that detonated on his chin, sending him crashing to the mat, completely unconscious.
Clancy.
Changes stances when he throws that right hand. Changes stances and then lands.
Bang! The big kibot!
Fans were stunned by Tawanchai's debut performance. But in his very next fight, the man they call the Ice Cold had to deal with a serious threat from his own country, Sitthichai Sitsongpeenong. Every fighter goes through rough nights, and this matchup with Sitthichai was one of those moments for Tawanchai.
From Tawanchai. Don't forget artillery.
Out there.
Off the left-handed Tawanchai. So good defensively as well as offensively. Tawanchai.
Early on, he looked sharp and convincing. The 25-year-old stayed on the outside, picking his shots with clean punch and kick combinations, while Sitthichai held his ground and fired back. But in the final minute of that opening round, the Sitsongpeenong representative managed to land a big shot that clearly got Tawanchai's attention.
Checks the kick with the forearms, defensively as well as offensively. Tawanchai.
In round two, Sitthichai pressed forward, throwing hard kicks to the body, but one of them got caught and immediately answered with a similar strike from Tawanchai, who even managed to drop him.
And the ground kick to the body, so does the ground kick to the body, so does Sitthichai. Get their money on. There's no betting here at one championship. No time to be wasted.
In the final round, Sitthichai stole back some momentum by locking up Tawanchai's body and dumping him to the canvas in the closing seconds.
Thought about a knee, change it to a round kick, invades and counters, catch and counter. Can't sweep out the support leg. Get the look. Jab from Sitthichai. Tawanchai ties him up, takes a knee. Another knee. Another knee. Another knee. Big dump. Beautifully done from Sitthichai.
When it went to the scorecards, 2 of the 3 judges gave the fight to Sitthichai. Even though the result was controversial, Tawanchai took the loss with his head held high, learning from every exchange and using that experience as fuel to come back even stronger.